why is Grow a Garden and 𝗤𝗧𝗦𝗧 so popular? Well, let me explain. You see, the best way to make a very popular game on Roblox is to create your own trend, and that is exactly what Grow a Garden did. The creator of Grow a Garden, aka 𝗤𝗧𝗦𝗧𝗦, was the first one to make this grow trend, and that explains why the game is so popular, because it's the first one. And if you type grow on Roblox, you can see that there is a bunch of copies of the game, but with different themes like candy, eggs, crystals, flowers, baddies. Okay, what the heck? Anyways, you get the point, right? You make your own trend and other people copy you to try and get the most players possible. And same for 𝗤𝗧𝗦𝗧𝗦, by the way. If you search Steel, there is a ton of copies. Steel a Fish, Steel Anime, Steel Country, and they have quite a lot of players. As you can see, Steel a Fish has 18,000 players. That is insane, but it's not as much as 𝗤𝗧𝗦𝗧𝗦 because that was the first Steel game on Roblox. So in conclusion, you need to make your own genre, trend, I mean, if you want to get a popular game. Alright, we are on ChatGPT, and it's time to ask for ideas. So I'm gonna say, give me some trend ideas for a Roblox game that hasn't been done before. Let's see what it says. Yo, and he's also calling me Lord of the Kraken. Okay, I love this guy, I love him. Okay, emotion controlled world concept. Your character's emotions control the environment. Angry, world turns red, objects explode. What the f? But how the f am I going to code like a game that I don't even know? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna ask him for like more simpler ideas. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, but the last idea is very good, and it kind of reminds me of Grow a Garden. Actually, it's kind of the same loop, and it's kind of the same mechanics as well. You can get mutations on your like juice, and it sells for more coins. I kind of like this idea, not gonna lie. So yeah, I think it's time to hop in studio and cook this up. Alright, I'm in the studio for the 1 billionth time, and yeah, let's cook this game up. So, Juice Maker Tycoon, chop down fruits and then put it in a blender and like make juice. And we're gonna add weathers that like make your juice more valuable. And yeah, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Let's do this. So first, I think I want to start with making the actual map so that I can just do the code. And then it's just gonna be done. So yeah, I'm gonna start with making the map. Now I am not a modder, so I'm gonna have to use a simulator asset pack. So I'm done with the map. I gotta be quiet, by the way, so that's why I'm talking like that, but I'm done with the map and the plots as well. And these are the blenders that you're going to use to blend the fruits and then sell them to those NPCs that I made. And they actually have a animation, as you can see in game. They have this cool animation, and this guy has an animation too. And yeah, pretty cool. So the next thing I'm going to work on is the actual game. So like, you get a plot and you can use these to blend fruits, but first I gotta actually make the fruits. So let's do that first. Alright, we're about like 3 minutes later or something, I don't know, maybe an hour, but I've designed a couple of fruits. The most basic ones right here, the rare ones right here, the legendary ones right here, and the mythical ones right there. So yeah, by the way, this is ChatGPT's idea, but it's called the 𝗤𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗏. Yeah, don't question it. We don't talk about the 𝗤𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗏 in here. Anyways, I think it's time to start actually making the gameplay, because currently there's zero gameplay. Alright, also here's what I've done so far. We got the cash or money counter right there, and we got the whole map done pretty much. And when you join, it gives you a available plot automatically. And I also made it so that you can put items in the blender. So if I try, it doesn't work because I'm not holding a fruit, but if I am, boom, it works, and it deletes my apple. So that's done. I just gotta make it so it actually blends the apple now and makes juice. And I also gotta code the sell and the shop over there. And that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta do left. And yeah, I'm gonna continue tomorrow because it's 2 AM and I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright, so we are the next day, and I have quite a lot of time today to work on the game. Hopefully I'm gonna make a lot of progress, and let's do this. Let's continue. Alright, so I progressed quite a lot, and now you can actually like see the fruits inside when you put them. So if I grab an apple, well, if I don't, it says you must hold a fruit. If I do, then it goes in, as you can see. And I can put 3 fruits, and then it says I can only put 3 because that's the max. So now I'm just gonna make a button that allows you to actually turn on the Alright, also before I end this video, I just want to say that I've spent the last 7 months working very hard on a game called 𝗤𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗏. It's basically a Clash of Clans game where you spawn in, you have a base, and you have to gather resources like trees and stones and stuff to build and expand your base and make it stronger against enemies and stuff like that. There's a bunch of things in the game as well, like the dungeon, that is the secondary mechanic in the game, and it's just basically a dungeon of 50 waves, with each wave having enemies, obviously, each room being different, and also there is a boss every 10 waves. But yeah, there's also pets in the game. You can also do quests. Like, there's a lot of things in the game. And yeah, this game unfortunately doesn't get much attention, like not at all. So yeah, if you could help us grow the game a little bit, it would be amazing. If you want to play the game, the link is in the description down below. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to like, subscribe, do all that, join my Discord server. And by the way, I will not continue this game until people tell me to do a part 2. Okay, so if you want a part 2, if you want me to continue this game and actually publish it and advertise it, then tell me in the comments that you want a part 2, because I'm working alone on this project and it takes so long. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.